Okay, what's up? Welcome to this video. Okay, $10,000 account, the $10,000 per month. Let's go. Okay, no, more so like not let's go because the fucking account's gone. The account's gone. Probably thinking, how is the account gone? It's only been like, that's a nice Cadillac. It's actually a really nice Cadillac. Not bad. But anyways, the account's gone. Okay, what happened with the account? Well, there was terrible PA, and you know what happens when you take more than one trade? You kind of lose the account, but I was kind of like, I'm trying to hit these minimum days, and yeah, the account's gone. Okay, so essentially, I was doing my little breakouts, 5 a.m., not 5 a.m., I'm tripping, 9:30 a.m. New York session, and I was doing significantly better trading during Asia session. Okay, I kid you not, I was doing breakouts on gold during Asia session because I made this post on TikTok talking about how I've seen people saying that Asia session is the session to trade. So I was, is Asia session really the best session to trade? I've been seeing this more and more on social media lately about how Asia session is the magical session, and we've all just been conditioned to trade New York, and yeah. Is Asia session really the best session to trade? I've been seeing this more and more on social media lately about how it's like, okay, is Asia session the best session, y'all? And everyone was like, yeah. So, eventually I was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try it. So I've been trying it, and I got to say it actually is valid. Matter of fact, the results I got from trading that were better than me trading New York session. So guess who's not gonna trade New York session? Not this guy, not this nigga. I ain't trading New York session. Okay, I might trade it here and there, but for the most part, I am going to start trading Asia session the way I was trading it, because that shit worked. That shit was fire, bruh. And here's another thing. I'm changing the challenge too. I'm changing the challenge. I don't know. What am I calling it? Challenge again, bruh. What am I calling it? Challenge. I'm changing the series, okay? And here's why I'm changing the series, because yes, we lost a $10,000 account, but guess what? We gained an account. And not just any account, a funded account, okay? Now you're probably thinking, Darian, how'd you gain a funded account? Did you buy another instant account? No, I did not buy an instant account. I actually went ahead. Oh, this sun is crazy right now, bro. I actually went ahead and got a futures account, a $50,000 futures account, right? I got that account, and the reason I got that account was because CPI was this week, and I kept seeing people say, yeah, man, CPI is an easy ass day to pass your eval. Get a futures account, get ready, because we all about to pass, we all about to get funded. And so I was like, okay, I never tried this before. Actually, I did try this before, but not exactly like how everyone was talking about it. I had y'all remember when my Forex funds was still a thing? I'm pretty sure they're back though. But when they were still a thing, I actually traded news, and I was able to pass some accounts by doing that. But then something very traumatic happened. I lost my accounts because I decided to trade news, and I haven't traded it since. Now looking back, trading news on the eval was the right thing to fucking do. I kid you not. Trading news on the eval was the right thing to do, because if you get in on news in the right direction, I kid you not, you will make so much money so fast. Especially if you make it within a consistency rule, or if there is no consistency rule, even better. So I made a lot of money during news, and then I lost it on a funded account, and I decided never to trade news again after that, which was a terrible mistake, because the mistake that I made was trading news on the funded account. My hands on the steering wheel, but the alignment's straight. We're all good. So not gonna trade news on a funded account. Actually, I probably will. I'll probably just manage it better. Bro. There's plenty of people who trade fundamentals, and they make plenty of dough. So who knows? We'll see. But the point I'm trying to make is that I tried this CPI trick. And if you want to know what a CPI trick is, pretty much, I actually also traded NFP and made money off of that. So, hey. But anyways, I actually got lucky with it. You're supposed to set a limit order about 20 to 30 points above and below wherever price is at right before news comes out, and then you set your take profits at an amount that makes sense. And then since news tends to go in one direction with CPI, essentially you end up hitting take profit, no issues. And me, I didn't set any limits. Matter of fact, my futures account, I had trouble trying to log in because I guess they caught on to everyone trying to do this or something, because the website just so happened to be down right before CPI. But luckily for me, I was already logged in on Tradeovate, so I was unable to set a limit on Tradeovate, because I mean Tradeovate is so complicated and weird, bruh. It is so fucking weird. This is why I like TradeLocker. I think TradeLocker is the king when it comes to the platforms that you can use to trade on. But anyways, I got lucky. I bought on NFP. I just went ahead and did a buy because I just had a feeling it made sense to go for long, so I went for longs. I did a market buy, and lo and behold, it went up. I closed immediately. I was halfway done. I went ahead and did the same thing on CPI. Okay, it's set for the fact that I didn't use a big enough lot size, so I had to play around a bit to get to my profit target, and lo and behold, I actually ended up passing. So now I have a 50K funded futures account, all because I decided to trade fundamentals, decided to trade news. I said, fuck them technicals. I want to get technical and get funded as fast as possible, man. So that's what I went ahead and did. So the challenge now is turning this 50K futures account, using this account to get to $10,000 a month. So essentially the same damn challenge is set. We actually have a better account compared to that stupid ass $10,000 instant account with the terrible ass consistency rule and minimum day rule. Gosh, that minimum day rule, that shit will force you to do some things you do not want to be doing on an actual account, like for real. So I'm glad we got that futures account. Grateful that worked out. We ended up getting funded within 3 days of having the account. And now I see what these guys mean. These guys, they say, oh yeah, you want to make money fast? Okay, you got to take these evals with these futures accounts. You just got to full port. You just got to go hard. You got to go fast. And they were right. They were right. So that's where we are right now. That's what we're doing right now. We're going to turn this 50K into something amazing. So what I'm thinking about doing with this $50,000 account is using the profits from that, because all we need to do is get 5 minimum days of $200, which will be a piece of fucking cake, especially because I'm going to be trading gold, because me and gold, we're bros now. You know, it's crazy because people been telling me for like years, dude, trade gold. And now I'm finally listening, and I should have listened sooner. So yeah, we're going to take the profits and we're going to get a 200K regular account. That's right. I said a regular account, not a futures account. And this might change, but the reason I'm considering a regular account is because it's just so much easier to manage that. It's so much easier to manage it. I have to spend way more money to get the 10K per month. I'd have to spend more money on futures accounts compared to getting a regular ass prop firm account. All right, and then on top of that, I got to go crazy risk on the futures account just to pass them fast. And then I got to worry about the copy trading all of them, right? I got to copy trade all of them and this and that. And it's just like, dude, I like TradeLocker. I'd rather just keep it simple, use a 50% discount, right? Your boy's gonna use a 50% discount, get a $200,000 account, stack up, rack up, one trade per day. I'm being so dead ass when I say that shit, bruh. Same with this futures account, one fucking trade per day, because I kid you not, the only time I've ever lost accounts was when I traded more than once per day and just did more than 1% risk per day. Literally every other time I stuck to one trade a day and used 1% risk and just took my time, I kept my accounts. That's how I kept my accounts for so long last year. Risk management, bruh. Risk management, having patience, of being consistent. So that's what I'm gonna do, bruh. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna stick with it. I have a theory things will really start to pick up at the 90-day mark, because this shit takes time. This shit takes time. There's no way around it. It's just gonna take some time, and yeah, essentially we're gonna go from there. So that's where we're at right now. This is week 3. All right, week 3, except it's a 50K to 10K instead of a 10K trading account to 10K per month. So we're gonna go from there, and things will work out, because that's what we do. We make things work. Green light. Speaking of green light, it's a green light to end this video.